Jackson Brown said, "Nothing is more expensive than a missed opportunity." And with that said, space tourism is shaping up to be the biggest opportunity within the next few decades. And Virgin Galactic are the space tourism pioneers. What's going on, guys? My name's Emmanuel and welcome to my channel. Virgin Galactic have been making some incredible moves with its recent signed agreements and also with the new signing of an interesting CEO. And as a result, they have grown over 47% just within the last 3 months. And they have the potential to be the biggest growth stock opportunity that's available to us right now. So we're going to take a deeper look at the company profile of Virgin Galactic. I will explain the means by which they plan to get their customers to and from space. We will analyze their recent partnership agreements and the appointment of their new CEO and what this actually means for the future direction of Virgin Galactic. We'll identify their main competitors and also finally we'll take a look at their current financial statements. And by the end of this video, you'll have all the facts you need to decide whether Virgin Galactic is a company worth investing in for the long term. We've got a lot to get through, guys, in today's video, so please don't forget to smash the like button as it really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new, welcome, and I hope you gain a ton of value from today's content. And if you do, hit the subscribe button as it'll be really cool having you on board. With all that said, guys, let's jump straight into today's analysis.
Okay, guys, so we're going to start with the company profile for Virgin Galactic. The ticker symbol once again is SPCE. And these guys, they are the pioneer of space tourism. Okay, they get me really excited. So what's the story of Virgin Galactic? Okay, so they operate modern space vehicles, right, that are designed to give private individuals like yourself and myself the experience and the opportunity to travel to and from space. Okay, so into the space tourism business. Okay, so they achieve this by operating a reusable spaceship 2 space flight system. Okay, so what that pretty much consists of is the White Knight 2, which is the carrier aircraft, and they also have the spaceship 2, which is the passenger carrying spaceship. Okay, so the way it works is the carrier aircraft actually lifts the spaceship to about 50,000 feet, at which it then releases the spaceship, and the spaceship activates its rockets, which propels it into space. So the spacecraft doesn't actually take off from the ground, it takes off mid-air at about 50,000 feet, which is crazy. Okay, so currently they have already sent the spaceships into space. You know, they've created 5 new astronauts from their operational base, which is at New Mexico Spaceport, and that's regarded as the world's first purpose-built commercial spaceport. Okay, so that's the fundamentals of Virgin Galactic. This is where they are right now. Okay guys, so moving on to Virgin Galactic's recently signed deal with NASA. I'm going to take you to that agreement right now. Okay guys, so this is available on virgingalactic.com. It's on their website, and it was an agreement that was reached on the 22nd of June, so literally last month. Okay, and I'm going to highlight some points for you. Okay guys, so Virgin Galactic go into quite a bit of detail regarding the agreement, but I want to draw your attention to what the CEO said. Okay, so the CEO of Virgin Galactic said, "We are excited to partner with NASA on this private orbital spaceflight program, which will not only allow us to use our spaceflight platform, but also to offer our space training infrastructure to NASA and other agencies." Okay, so I think this is a key statement here from George Whiteside, and I've also gone through the whole article, guys, and I've highlighted some key points. Okay, alright guys, so the first key point that I took from the agreement was that Virgin Galactic signed an agreement with NASA that will allow the space tourism venture to train astronauts and also private individuals for trips to the International Space Station. That's crazy. So under that agreement, it would develop what is called a private orbital astronaut readiness program, which is similar to the one that they already have in place to prepare tourists for their own flights. Okay, so the readiness program will be part of the customer's overall experience for those individuals who purchase private astronaut missions to the International Space Station. Okay, so my understanding of this is that this will be another package that you could probably upgrade to. So rather than just go to space for a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes and float around, you can actually upgrade your package and be part of the private orbital astronaut readiness program, which I think will actually be quite sick. Okay, so the whole experience is said to be a couple of days long. Okay, and it's to ensure it's an unforgettable, magical, and life-changing experience. Okay, so as a result of them trying to create this type of experience, Virgin Galactic have appointed a new CEO, which I think is going to be able to deliver this experience for their customers. Okay, so who is Virgin Galactic's newly appointed CEO, and how does he play a big part to Virgin Galactic's future progression? So I'm going to take you to that article now. Okay guys, so this is the newly appointed CEO of Virgin Galactic Holdings. His name is Michael Colglazier, and if you think that name sounds familiar, let me jog your memory. So prior to joining Virgin Galactic, Michael served as the president and managing director of Disney Parks International. Previously, Michael was also the president of Disneyland Resort, which is in Southern California. That is huge because their newly appointed CEO was the president of Disney Parks and also was the president of Disneyland Resorts. Okay, so here are my key points from this announcement. Okay, so we've already identified that Michael Colglazier, he was the president of the Disney Parks and also Disneyland. Okay, so what are Disney Parks known for? Creating magical, exciting customer experiences, guys. This is no coincidence. Okay, so for me as an investor, I think this signals Virgin Galactic's intentions of creating an incredible space tourism customer experience, and with a new CEO who has an incredible CV, will make this happen. I have no doubt about it. I mean, he knows all the components. He knows what is required to create an awesome customer experience. He's been doing it for Disney with the Disney Parks and Disneyland for over 30 years. So this is major news, guys. And for me also, guys, this is also a clear indicator that Virgin Galactic may be on the brink of finally delivering space tourism to private individuals like myself and yourself. This is huge, guys. Okay, so what is the progress report with Virgin Galactic? How far or close are they from being able to deliver space tourism? And for that, guys, I've been able to gather multiple information from their Q1s, their Q4s from last year, and also from the conference call. So from their recent conference call, they mentioned that on February the 22nd, they had their first non-pilot crew member who was flown successfully in the commercial space vehicle and was unable to unstrap and float freely in space. Massive breakthrough. So remember, guys, this is a non-pilot crew member. So prior to that, throughout last year, I think they took about 5 pilots in their space vehicle, but on the 22nd of February, they took their first non-pilot crew member. Okay, and that had a positive impact on the interest for Virgin Galactic seats. Okay, so on the Q1 for this year, their paid flight reservations increased by 1,200 as of the 29th of April this year. Okay, which represents a 15% increase from February 23rd. So on February 22nd, it was reported that they had their first non-pilot crew member and it was a success, and the person was able to unstrap and float freely in space. The following day, the interest shot up by 15%. And for me, I can't wait to actually see their Q2 numbers in August. I think it's August the 3rd. And then to see the difference in the amount of reservations they've been able to secure since then. Okay, so look out for that, guys. And they've also launched a one small step initiative, okay, and that's secured over 400 deposit payments, okay, and if converted, this will equate to over $100 million of future business. Okay, so if you're wondering what the small step process is, I'll quickly take you to that link. Alright guys, so we're on virgingalactic.com/small step, okay? And this is a video footage of that's the non-flight crew member. You can see a reaction there like, oh my god. It is crazy. That is amazing. Look at that. Wow. To be honest, guys, I won't lie. I'm gonna wait for a couple more people to go on there first before I get involved. But look at that. See, it drops and then it launches itself at 50,000 feet. What an experience. Alright, sorry guys, I digress. But yeah guys, so the one small step program pretty much enables people to register their interest, okay? And it's not for free, don't get me wrong. So you have to pay $1,000 and they'll put you on the registration list, okay? So all you have to do pretty much is fill in your first name, last name, email address, and then your postal information, and then of course pay the 1,000 booking deposit essentially. But the key thing guys here is that it says it is a refundable deposit, okay? So it's not pretty much funds that they've secured. It is refundable if you do pay $1,000, and if you want to pull out for whatever reason, it is refundable, okay guys? So as of right now, according to their recent quarterly reports, they've secured over 400 people, so that's $400,000 in terms of the one small step program. Alright guys, so in their Q4 announcement, so that's for last year, they announced a strategic partnership with Boeing and received a $20 million investment by Boeing's Horizon X Ventures. Okay, so Boeing want a piece of this as well. And also they announced in Q4 that they've collaborated with Under Armour, who will be designing their astronaut spacesuits, and they've actually got a prototype right now. And to be honest, Under Armour, I would have preferred Nike myself, or at least Adidas, but Under Armour, hey guys, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. So I went into Virgin Galactic's annual report because I wanted to find out how they're also generating revenue. So apart from sponsorships, how else are they generating revenue? And it's actually been noted here. It says, to date, we have primarily generated revenue by transporting scientific, commercial research and development payloads using our space flight systems, and by providing engineering services as a subcontractor to the primary contractor of a long-term contract with the US government. And they've also made it clear here that they've also generated revenues from sponsorship arrangements. So of course that's with your Boeings, and that's with your Under Armour, okay? So I wanted to draw this to your attention, guys, that's how they are currently generating revenue. And also, guys, looking at their future revenue growth, it says here Virgin Galactic generated $238,000 in revenue for the first quarter, but it can boast a reservation list of more than 1,000 people who have signed up to eventually pay the ticket price of $250,000 to briefly go into space. If you think about it, guys, in terms of a package point of view, I'm thinking their standard package would be $250,000, and that's to briefly take you into space, you float around and you come back. But if you want the whole experience package of especially going to the International Space Station, if you're involved in that program, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of upsell as well. So that will also further generate future revenues for Virgin Galactic. Okay guys, so let's take a look at Virgin Galactic's income statement, and this is where the risk lies. I mean, the fundamentals, the story behind the company is incredible. If they can really pull space tourism off, it's going to be insane what this company and this business can achieve. However, as of right now, their income statements is, yeah, let's just go through it. So their total revenue that they generated was $3 million. Again, nothing impressive, guys. If you look at what they spent on research and development, they spent $132 million on R&D. They're spending a lot more money than they're actually generating through revenue, and that's all come from, of course, private investments and whatnot. So their net income, yeah, for 2019, they reported a net loss of $210 million. And if you look at their most recent quarter, so that's the 30th of March 2020, they also reported a net loss of $59 million. So that is really where the risk is. They're not making any money at the moment. Okay, so you are investing in future capital, so you have to bear that in mind if you do decide that you want to invest in this company. as of right now, Virgin Galactic are not profitable. Okay guys, and taking a look at Virgin Galactic's balance sheet, as you can see here guys, they have total current assets of $536 million and they have total current liabilities of 115 million. So in terms of their financial obligations, they have enough current assets in order to fulfill their current financial obligations within the next 12 months. Okay, so that's reassuring. At least we know for at least the next year or so they're not at risk of going into bankruptcy. Okay, so further investigation into their balance sheet, as you can see, they actually have $419 million in cash and they have $25 million in debt. So they actually have no debt really. So that is giving me confidence from an investor's point of view that they have more cash than they do debt. And also, as we've also identified, their current ratio is sitting at 4.19, and that's because they have a lot more total current assets than they do total current liabilities. So from a balance sheet standpoint, they actually do have quite a strong balance sheet. Alright guys, so as we've already identified in terms of the company, it's not really making any money. So of course their free cash flow position has been negative year on year, which of course on a normal circumstance is a bit of a red flag. It is a negative. Again, I can't stress this enough. This company is a big risk, but I am looking towards the future potential. They do have a strong balance sheet, so at least I know my money is safe for the next 12 months at least. With the current interest that is generated since the successful non-pilot crew flight, which occurred in February, and you've seen the spike in interest of over 15%, I can't wait to see the Q2 results to see how much more interest has been accumulated. And I think this is all positive stuff for the future of this company, okay? So bear that in mind, guys. And lastly, guys, taking a look at the top institutional holders, you've got some really big names involved. You've got Vanguard Group. They own 5 million shares of this company. You've got BlackRock, another institutional holder, which is sitting at 1.3 million shares. Morgan Stanley has 800,000 shares. So guys, I mean, they've got some big backers right now. These institutions are taking a gamble on this company. They've looked at the balance sheet and seen that Virgin Galactic does have a solid balance sheet. And guys, the most important thing is Virgin Galactic available? Of course, it's available on Trading 212, guys, and you can pick yourself up a share for £19. £19 and you become a shareholder of Virgin Galactic. You're investing in the future of space tourism.
Guys, I absolutely love this company. You know, I love what they are trying to achieve. I love their innovation. I love their current achievements. I love the newly appointed CEO. Plus, I've been a massive fan of Richard Branson from a very young age. He's an inspiration to me. And now that I am an investor in Virgin Galactic, I actually do feel a sense of pride of owning part of a business that is pioneering space tourism. Now, you have to bear in mind, guys, their main competitors, which are, of course, you've got SpaceX, which is owned by Elon Musk, and you also have Blue Origin, which is owned by Jeff Bezos. You know, both SpaceX and Blue Origin are currently not available to the public. And I think this gives Virgin Galactic a bit of an edge in terms of securing early support from retail investors like us. However, Virgin Galactic do have to present their quarterly reports, which also details its current progression. And of course, you can only imagine SpaceX and Blue Origin will be studying these reports that Virgin Galactic are presenting every quarter. So in a sense, they have a bit of an upper hand. You know, it's like playing a game of poker and you know the cards that your opponents have. You know, you can't really lose. And with the current success of SpaceX, also Tesla with Elon Musk, you know, he has a massive fan base. And you can imagine if he was to take SpaceX public, the whole fan base will jump on board. I don't know, guys. Comment in the section below what you think about Virgin Galactic's competition. But that certainly made me a tiny bit nervous and does slightly increase the risk of my investment. I can't lie, guys. But at the end of the day, guys, you got to make sure you do your own due diligence and your own analysis before you decide to invest in any stock. Invest in your own investing knowledge by purchasing One Up on Wall Street by the man himself, Peter Lynch. You know, the link is in the description below, guys, so grab yourself a copy. And if you do want to start investing, I would highly recommend my broker, Trading 212. Click the link in the description below, and Trading 212 will give us both a free share. With all that said, guys, don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed today's video. Hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to see more content from myself. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.